This week has been kind of crazy, and I needed some good mood food, so I made some for you too. Last Friday, I went out on a hike with a friend of mine, and we've been out there before on a little scouting walk during one of our drives, but this time we actually wanted to walk the trail. It's a really light horse trail that's just off the parking lot on the main road that cuts through the mountains, and right off the start, you can see a water tank and a solar pump. Now, across the way is a trough, like it's it's another water tank. It's an open top water tank, and there's some hitching posts next to it. Now the ball is the thing that perplexes me. I have no clue what this thing is. It really bothers me. I can't figure out what it is. At first I thought it was a wrecking ball, but as I got closer it looked more like a headache ball, which is pretty fitting for what I'm dealing with after discovering this stupid thing. A headache ball is a weight that's usually attached to cranes to make sure there's enough tension in the cable. I was happy with that headache ball theory for a while, until after we went back out, I realized this is not a headache ball. So I started looking. It's not a headache ball, I'm pretty certain about that now. Not a wrecking ball, not a grain agitator, not a buoy. We're in the middle of the mountains. Midway through the script, I figured out what it was. It's a land clearing ball. They attach it to 2 bulldozers and drag it across the ground, or 1 bulldozer, but I saw a lot of people saying that they use 2. They drag it across the ground and it crushes or rips up a bunch of dry brush, which makes sense because this is literally dry brush central. It was actually really nice outside. It didn't get over maybe 50 when we were out there, and I love a hike where I don't sweat, you know? Anyway, we ended up going a pretty good way back. We weren't really sure how far it went, or really where it went. We just kind of wanted to see what was back there. It was mostly flat. There was a couple rocky spots, but it was a pretty easy incline. We stopped after about 20 minutes of walking because my brain is Swiss cheese, and I forgot my water bottle at home, so I ran out of water. On the way back down the mountain, we stopped and took pictures because there was nobody around. Like, we didn't pass a single person on the way coming home. It's just us and another car. The day after, I went out with my mom and fiance to one of my favorite bakeries. My favorite, of course, being the Tortilla Factory in California Adventure. Rest in peace. Dudley's is a really nice bakery it's got great staff and great food. They've also got a little spot where you can shop for like trinkets and ceramics and puzzles and stuff. As of recording 2 days ago, March 2nd, was family dinner. It's always nice to go out and catch up with my aunts and uncles and my younger cousins. It's just a good all-around time. We sit, we play games, we eat food. It's just a good time, and it lets me get some nice quiet shots of the valley. And then after dinner, I left the house and went back up to the mountain to get some more pictures. I got some really good nighttime shots that I'm really happy with. And then yesterday I made turkey burgers for lunch and made bag chicken. I'll put the thing on screen now. For dinner. It was actually really good. It was one of the best meals I've had in a while. So it was nice because it rained yesterday. Some really good comfort food. Last night, my favorite thing happened. It snowed. And who doesn't love a little bit of Monday morning snow when you live in Southern California and hardly ever get snow? So that's something that we get to do today, and you will see probably next week.